Leos, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. This message is for any Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, but also if you have Leo that rules a particular house or planet that you need clarity on, then this message is also for you. Thank you so much for joining me. If this does end up resonating, please do hit that like button, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, and thank you to all my subscribers. Leo's big question for you is, do you feel empowered? Okay. Do you feel empowered, especially in the areas of your life that are of the utmost importance to you? Because if you're feeling powerless, you've been getting this message a lot. If you're feeling powerless, if you're feeling like there's this perception of control that we need to rethink, all of that is happening for a reason. There's this message of really allowing yourself to shift how you perceive yourself, how you identify, and working on expansion, okay? Working on not limiting yourself to what is possible and understanding that you have everything within you to shift, okay? Neptune, it could be related to your dreams as well. Like what is your dream, okay? Especially in this new chapter that we're all going to be entering, this new timeline. What is your dream? What is connected to that? Because you just keep getting this message of taking control, a major turning point, taking charge, taking the sword back into your hand. And I just really hope that this week, especially with that Aries full moon, at the time I'm recording this, there's going to be an Aries full moon on October 17th, where it's the final release, setting down the bags and being like, you know what? I am now moving into this direction and feeling empowered to do so, okay? There's just this idea of you're holding on to this subconscious feel of like that you're going to betray somebody or somebody's going to betray you. And that's just your shadow scared of change, okay? Your shadow is scared of change. And so please pick up that shadow work journal. It's amazing. If there was ever a time to do shadow work, it's right now as we're entering Scorpio season, as we're in the final push of Capricorn Pluto energy, where you're not betraying anybody but yourself if you don't accept this energy to be in power, okay? So let's see what we got going on here. I feel like you know, and there's just practicing I really feel like you know what needs to be done, and Pluto is nudging you, all right? Pluto's really not, Pluto's more than nudging you, I get, but this really is about your personal power. The more of us can find ways to personally empower ourselves, the more the collective will feel that sense of personal empowerment with collective responsibility, okay? Wow, I told you, you know, all right? You have this message that keeps coming to you. Okay. Let's clarify these and then we'll get into it. All right, why is the Fool here for Leos? Dang, Leos, this is a huge week for you. Why is the High Priestess here for Leos? Amazing. All right, and now why is the Ten of Swords? Whoa, that went flying. Okay, one more. All right, yeah, it's strongly connected to your relationships, okay? And this could be a very significant relationship for you. It's a very significant new chapter for you, though, as well. So, overall energy this week, the Fool is stepping out into the great unknown, okay? Really rebellious energy, and so you are getting that nudge. I just knew, like, this is, you know, new career, new relationship, new, you know, place that we're living, but this is, the universe is nudging you so much, okay? Because we have it clarified by Pluto. Answer the wake-up call. Reclaiming your personal power, redefining what your personal power is. But like this nudge into this new chapter of your life is very, very powerful right now. And what you need more of, and what the universe is gifting you, the High Priestess, you know the answer inside. You know what needs to be done. And your higher self is the one who's guiding you, okay? You have to believe in the possibilities, not the limitations, okay? Your ships are coming in, and there's just this idea of your perception, okay? This is Sun in Aries. So like I said, that Aries full moon, I think, is going to be the culmination, if you will. The culmination also, too, of this inner voice that's like very loudly. You know, this is also, too, that like energy of, you're thinking about whatever the situation is very strongly, and then, you hear a notification on your phone or a weird sound of like, something moving. Like there's just something here of like your higher self, your guides, your ancestors, your loved ones, like all of that energy is telling you like, and you're going to get confirmation that okay? But you have to remind yourself, like you have to remember, what I get is happening is you're thinking of all of the worst things that could happen by making this major life change, and you're not thinking about the possibilities that come with making this life-changing energy. Now, what you need less of, and what the universe, or what you can gift others, is the Ten of Swords. And so this is Sun in Gemini. I do think that this is that idea of you're feeling as if everything's out of your control, okay? Like that's something that we can very easily, like, well, there's nothing I can do about this. It is what it is. And I just really think, also too, when it comes to communication, like if you're not sharing this, or if you just keep sharing the same story without actually doing anything about it, there's something here where we really have to take action, okay? It's not just waiting, but taking action. But also there's this idea of like, things are happening, all right? And I just want you to be mindful of your emotional well-being is just as important as the material well-being, if you will, okay? So it's like, there's something really deep down you got to purge, but you got this actually. So this is very important. Burnout. This is a message from your Saturn. So look at your Saturn, see what house Saturn rules, what sign Saturn is in. No, wait, yes. And what house Saturn's in. But you have this shadow energy of burnout, right? And it's because like we have to focus on like the balance and making sure that we're nurturing both our ego and our higher self. And so your higher self is screaming at you right now. You're not prioritizing me. All right. And so it's time to really prioritize that, not to the point like you have to shut yourself out in a sense, like you have to get back to who you are. I'm getting a lot of like obligations, that there's so many obligations that you have, but this is where the obligation needs to be to yourself, and that this time away is nurturing, it's healing. It's not just burnout energy where you just allow the burnout to exist and then restart, and then the cycle just starts all over again. But look at this, like look at these. This is a major message for you, Leos, is you have so much spiritual support right now. Okay, so if this is, like I said, if this is something difficult, if it's a difficult decision, you have so much support around you if you don't realize that you do. All right, so let's get an empowering question for you, because this is meant to be empowering, okay? All right, so your empowering questions, you got a few, because I think you're all over the place with this. So what is my gift to the world? That's what is coming in this week, a very big wake-up call of what you are here to do. What was I intended to do in this life? That is what this is. This is opening. So here's the deal, especially too, if you've been in a career or a relationship or just in general situation, or even a mindset that has prevented you from what you're meant to do, you're meant to do it. And that's where like it's coming in. It's this idea of like, and that's when you can unlock, like, look at all the potentials of this new chapter that's opening up for you, okay? And what is it that fascinates me so much? The thought or feeling of it won't leave me alone. How do I put this feeling into action right now? Yes, action, Leos. You are meant to shine, okay? It's just maybe your perception of what it means to shine is changing a little bit, but like I said, this is a very strong, clear message here. When you can find the balance here and then walk this new path, it's leading you to the sun energy. So thank you so much, Leos, for joining me. Again, please hit that like button, comment, share this with somebody who needs to hear this message. And as always, shine your inner light. You've got this.